Hi, this is demo 5 of the zells prototype number 8. In this demo, I want to show the first, actually almost useful use case. And following good old Smalltalk tradition, that's gonna be adding the numbers 3 and 4. The user interface here is pretty terrible, and it's far from even the lowest usability standards, but I hope it's just good enough so you can follow along. But if something seems too confusing, you might want to try to watch one of the previous demos where I explain the more basic mechanics. So let's jump right in by creating a node which will represent our mesh. And we'll put that over here. And now I need some kind of user interface to send and receive messages to and from the mesh. And for this I'm going to use a transceiver portal. And I'll give it the address me, and let's keep a reference on that. We put this one over here, and I can use this, well I have to connect it to our node. So I can use this now to send messages. For example, I say just send hello, and it will show what I've sent on the right side over here. But if I want to talk to another node on the mesh, I need to send it messages with a receiver address, so let's send it to you, and I'm always also going to put the sender address, which is me, and the content will just be hello. So if we send this, this is also displayed on the right side, but in a structured way. Now if I want to receive the message, I can just create a second transceiver and put that one over here, connect it to my mesh, and give it the address u. And now if I take this message and just drop it here, it will be received by you because the receiver address over here matches the address of the transceiver, so it considers itself as the receiver. And this is another way of sending a message. I can just take it and drop it. So I can, if I want to send a message back, I can take this one, say this is from you and to me, and drop this here, and it will be received by the transceiver on the left over here. So received messages are displayed on the left side, and sent messages are displayed on the right side. So that's the basic mechanics of how you can send and receive messages with these transceivers. But now let's see how to calculate the result of 3 plus 4. First, let's make some room. We don't need this anymore, and we want this a little bigger. So let's put this all the way here. Can move this one over there. And now we need a node that knows how to add numbers, and this is the numbers node. So let's create one of these and connect it to our little tiny mesh here. Now there is some message that I can send to this numbers node, or a part of it, that calculates the sum of 3 plus 4. But let's assume I don't know this message and I want to find it out. Since I have a dynamic system in front of me, I can use it to discover what I need to know. And this discovery starts with a single message, which is just asking everyone to please show yourself. And I'm going to tell them who sends it, so they can answer to that node. And then I just use the transceiver to send this. Since there's only one other node, numbers, in this mesh, I only get one reply, but this reply contains a message, this one, an example message, that I can send to numbers to get more information from it, in this case to send me all the messages that it understands. So let's send this one, and we get another reply, this time again with an example message. So numbers only understands one message, and that message is to send me its parts. So I can take that and send it, and I will get a list of all the parts of numbers, and as I can see, the parts have just the names of the numbers themselves. So this means I can talk to individual numbers, and I can send them this message to tell me what messages they understand. So let's send this not to numbers, but to numbers 3. So 3 is the name of a part of numbers, and then the whole address is numbers.3. And I send this, and I get a response, again with an example message from numbers 3, how I can add a number, in this case 7, which I don't want to do. I want to add 4. So I just change that number and send a message again, and I get back the sum of 7. So that's how you calculate a sum of two numbers, at least in the current version of the prototype. It's still super rough, but I thought it would still be worth documenting it. So thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for more.